3, 2, 1. You now rocking with the Homeboy Etiquette. God damn it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You now rocking with the Homeboy Etiquette podcast. It's your main man over here at the 5280Q. Q stands for Kang the Conqueror. Passing off to my partner in crime, the Arc Reactor himself.
Yo, this is Kenneth the Raw representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube and Twitch, also TikTok. Also representing KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Just a heads up, speak directly into the mic, whenever you're talking, because I don't have that background music. Sorry, quick PSA, the last two podcasts that we did, I tried out the function on StreamYard where you can have some, they have some background music that you can put in, but it actually completely destroyed our vocals on this side. It would be going in and out. So that's not there. That's not the case on this one. So we should be nice and clear this time. But yeah, so I chose the topic for today. Just randomly popped into my head. And today's topic is, are you money motivated? Why or why not? And I was thinking about this, and we can get into this because we always do. Oh, here's right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got into this because we'll get into this later today because it always goes down to there because I was actually thinking about women, and so I traced it back in my thought process to money, right? Money is a big component just in life. We live in a capitalistic society, and there's a lot of things that money can afford you.
We live in a free society with a capitalistic money system.
Yeah.
We're not free. Yes, you are. Shut up.
Yeah, you don't
like it.
You're free to do what you want, but you're not free from the consequences of your actions.
Exactly. And I can't piss in a hurricane and not expect to get wet.
Right. Exactly. And so, I was I traced it back to my thought process to, so a lot of what makes a man in terms of value, since the beginning of time has been resources, right?
What can you provide?
Yes,
to the group and for yourself.
And that's why, once we'll go through some other stuff first, but then it always gets back to relationships somehow.
Oh, I can talk about money and not bring up relationships at all. I'm just like, shit, 'cause I love money. You know why? Because
I'm down Bill. Shout out. Bill country ball nothing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bernie Mac, RP.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man. And also rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, because he's the one who popularized the term high value man. And one of the key components to being a high value man or qualifying for that title is you need to be making about $120,000 a year.
He said 100K.
Well, it depends. Well, he adjusted for wherever you live, but $100,000 to $120,000 a year for at least 3 to 5 years.
So you're consistent. Make sure you didn't just get lucky. Next thing you know, you blow all your fucking money, and then you're just sitting there. I had 100,000 one time in my life, but now you're making 32,000 working at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and that's a really big component of it. A lot of people like to. I'll just get into it. All right. So for me personally, I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily money motivated. I'm freedom motivated, right? And so coming from my background, when I was a little kid, growing up, me and my little brother and all that, our family didn't have a whole lot of money at first. We've been on government assistance before, had to do welfare and food stamps for a short period of time.
Shout out to Lyndon B. Johnson and the Great Society. It has some benefits to it, and also the side effects. It's kind of fucked up, Lyndon.
Yeah. And luckily I didn't really have, parents that were just trying to be lazy and game the system. It was more just when we really needed some help, then we just had to do it. It was to the point of where once my parents start to, make a little bit more money, somehow it was enough money to where me and my brother did not qualify for free lunch at school, but there would be times where we didn't even have the ability to bring a lunch to school. And so, so there's that kind of weird middle ground where it's just like, how is it that we can't get free lunch, but we can't even bring a lunch to school? So I had countless days of just being hungry all day. You know what I mean? I remember nights when, you know, like all that was there were like the 2 end pieces of bread. That's all that was left. And then like I pulled out a jar of peanut butter, and there's not even like actual peanut butter clumped in there. It was literally just some residuals on the side. You know what I mean? And I'd just be scraping it for like minutes, you know, trying to get as much peanut butter as I could and smear those on like the pieces of bread so that I could eat something for the night. You know what I mean? And like, you know, other harder nights where it's just like you're hungry, go to sleep. You know what I mean? you won't be hungry if you're asleep. You know what I mean?
True as fucking.
And so like so coming from that background, and then so I started working super early. Like I was like 14 when I started working and doing like remodeling and construction type work. And yeah, like for the first time in my life, like I was at a place where I didn't feel pitied by people around me who knew my situation, and I was actually able to buy things for myself. At 14, of course, like I was just super into like video games, so that's where most of my money went. Video games, and then maybe some like Burger King, and like occasionally like a shirt or two. You know, I worked my first full-time job when I was 16.
Little Caesars.
Yeah. And like, so, you know, I'm going to school. I have the breakdance practice, and then I go out to work Little Caesars at night. And so I finally had enough money to like be able to buy myself lunch at school if I wanted, or to just go out to like McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell or something like that. And then I could actually start buying myself clothes. You know what I mean? So I understand the value of $1, but then after college, you know, you're basically sent out here. And I had lost my entire college portfolio. A teacher had actually broke my hard drive by accident. He knocked it off the table. I lost my entire college portfolio. So when I graduated, the only proof that I had that I even went to college was the diploma itself, you know. And so I had a super hard time getting work because when you're in the programming field, you need a portfolio so that they can hire you onto internship programs, because that proves that you actually know what you're doing is with your portfolio. And since I didn't have that, I was just in a situation where now like the student loan people are calling me constantly. Like, you know, like I had broken up with my girlfriend, so I had to come back home and all that. Like I wasn't living with her no more. And so all I could think of, I was just in a perpetual state of just like stress and just like, what the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? You know what I mean? And like all of that is to say that like as soon as I started making, it was like $17 an hour, doing contract work for CenturyLink. Suddenly like stress lifted off of my shoulders because I had enough to pay all my bills. And I had a little bit of extra money to be able to have recreational fun, and then I noticed the difference because I was just like, I am way less stressed because like that's the most money I'd ever made. Like even as a assistant manager at Little Caesars, I was only making $8.50 an hour. My first job before that, I was making $4.25 an hour because it was under the table. And then from Little Caesars, I did like I was working for this company called Black Magic Studios, who would pay us like $300 a week to help them with programming projects. So like all those things, like I never made that much money, and then I went from like Jersey Mike's, Texas Roadhouse. I never made more than like $11
You worked
an
at
hour.
Texas Roadhouse too?
Yeah, for a few months.
Yeah, that shit
it was garbage, but
that shit was fun. I had fun because I was working with Matt and my brother there. And then I remember it was one time, like my brother and Matt be sitting there. They were like cleaning the table, and I got like a bunch of fucking dishes. So I come over there, bring my shit, and I start putting all the fucking plates in theirs, and then I walk away. They're like, motherfucker.
Okay, well, yeah, well, with your like prankster ass, deviant ass like behavior patterns, that makes sense. But yeah, so like I never made more than like $11 an hour, and suddenly I was making like 17. And just that huge jump from $11 to $17 an hour, like I noticed a physical difference in my body. I was more relaxed, more chill, and like I wasn't as stressed. I wasn't worrying about as many things like at all. And I was just like, okay, this is the difference of what it means to like have some money, like how money affects you. And like now I make way more than that shit. And like, and
wait, there's that saying that says what the hell is it? What is it? Money, like when you have money, money just reveals who you are.
oh yeah.
When you think you have money, it just reveals who you are. It doesn't change who you are. It just reveals who you are a lot further. Because if you like, I got money, I got the freedom to do what I want. Shit, I can kick this motherfucking dude to the curb that fucking been helping me out and shit like that. Care for me. I don't need his ass no more. Goodbye, motherfucker. Okay, that might I got a little bit of see, damn it, fuck! I was hoping to get out of relationships. No, we're going back. We ain't
at some point we'll get to that, but yeah, man, and like so the realistic situations, like you hear people say all the time, well, money doesn't buy happiness, like money doesn't buy your health. Yes, the fuck it does. So let me explain a couple things to you real quick. Okay, it doesn't buy your health. Yes, it does. It gives you a better access to more healthy foods, doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists,
or the most basic of it all, a fucking gym or gym equipment,
gym membership,
a jump rope,
like
a pull-up bar,
like you know,
dumbbell,
you know what I'm saying, like
kettlebell.
Like the more money you have, the better you can eat, the better the
barbells,
the better you can do for yourself. You know what I mean? So like so when you're eating better, you have clearer thoughts. Your body doesn't rack up cholesterol and fat. You know what I mean? Especially when you're like combining that with the gym or some exercise, calisthenics, however you want to do it. So yeah, money did contribute to all that stuff. They're like, well, you can do all this stuff when you're poor too. Yeah, you technically can, but your sodium levels are skyrocketing. Your fucking heart rate is not like.
What's this thing about sodium? Because I love my salt. I'm not giving up salt. Y'all can eat it.
You need to, because salt is like one of the number one killers of black men.
Well,
we have high blood pressure problems in the black community, and it's all due to sodium.
I'm sitting there just imagining some collard greens and me.
Okay, he's gonna live till he's 45. All right.
So,
but yeah, like so to a degree, it does buy your health, and it sucks that healthcare is so expensive, especially in a country like this.
Because hospitals are for profit, and if you have a problem with the healthcare system, I mean, people's like, well, we should get government assistance. Motherfucking Canada or Britain or some shit like that. But otherwise,
there are other countries.
Hospitals are for profit. Why do you think doctors get paid so much goddamn money? It's because they have highly specialized skills or great generalized skills in the medical field, and then the people that built the hospital, bought all that equipment and everything, bought it through credit and everything like that, hired the doctors, hired the staff and everybody to keep the shit sanitary, keep the shit running. Like, people don't go and build skills up just because of the betterment of fucking society. I don't know who's ringing at the doorbell, but probably
nobody's supposed to be here, bro.
Grab your piece and look out the peephole.
Yeah, hold on.
Somebody beating at the door.
It could be some kids.
Trick or treat, like motherfucker. Anyway, I'll take it from here. I hope they did. Shit, why names? Yeah, it's weird when nobody's like, man, I expect you over here. But fuck, if y'all hear some noises, I think I got to go out there. What's that kettlebell? Let me get.
Yeah, no, there's no one there.
Oh, punk ass kids.
They did it earlier today too.
Okay, well, you know what? That's kids being kids. I was like, that's just kids being kids.
Yeah, and I'm about to Sparta kick a kid through a wall.
Hey, they get caught. That what's the rule is you don't get caught.
Nah, but they know where I live, so like that wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's cool. Shout out to the kids.
But yeah, and then it's like, well, money doesn't buy happiness. Well, it's like, it kind of can too. You know what I mean? What is it that makes you happy? Some people are content with just buying things. It makes them feel really good. Like, it can't buy you accomplishment, but if you do have money, then you can actually afford to get yourself into like seminars, educational programs, things like that can actually further you on your fulfillment journey on what you're trying to accomplish in your purpose as a man. So for example, there are two type of dudes, right? Like, so there are dudes who will go through school, like maybe get like a business degree or something like that. And then there are people who spend the money to go to seminars and collections of people who try to learn from these people directly. you know, but both of those things cost money. You know what I mean?
Because
like, how are you going to get all that stuff for free? There's the library, but are they going to look at you as a subject matter expert when you're trying to sell them your services? No. You know, you don't have like the certifications and pieces of paper behind you. You know what I mean? Like, so you're less credible. You know, but
I was about to say, yeah, you could take money, buy a library card, and go Goodwill hunting, and just for a couple of late fees, you can save yourself from an $80,000 fucking history degree. Shout out to Goodwill hunting.
yeah, you know, that useless ass degree, man. And here's another thing too, is that like studies have shown that that it's better.
Wait, don't shit on my history degrees. I like guys with history.
I like
at least
history.
Y'all remember history.
It's a useless degree in terms of income. But we do need historians out here.
I think you just need to be marketed better. They need to just go hire marketing teams. Like, look, I got this history degree here. I need you to take this and market it on my resume into a way where it puts me to a position where I could work a higher job.
Yeah, you can tell like the secondary door just closed too. They're just fucking around.
You got a belt?
Well, it's not worth it, man. Like, yeah,
Mike's kid's about to catch an ass whooping.
Yeah, real shit, bro. But yeah, and then like there's studies that show that like being more traveled, you know what I mean, going to different countries, experiencing different cultures is actually not just good for just spiritually, but it's good for your mental health as well. So it's like, you know, I've heard the argument. It's like, well, you don't need a whole lot of money to travel. You could just start walking. You can go wherever you want. It's like, yeah, go ahead and walk to Europe, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to fucking happen. You need at least a little bit of disposable income to be able to buy those plane tickets, get into a hotel or somewhere, a hostel or something like that when you get there, and then pay for the food while you're there, and then pay for your return trip. You know what I mean? And if you
Shout out to Zolt and the crew said, laugh out loud, money doesn't buy happiness, but it certainly does help.
Yeah, but you know what? That is 1,000% facts. Because it aids in everything, man. Like the more money I started to make, the less stressed I was, the better I was eating, the better opportunities I could be a part of, the easier it is to move. It creates an ease of life that you just don't have when you don't make a lot of money, man. So once again, I'm not money motivated. I'm freedom motivated. I want to be free to travel wherever I want. I want to be free to eat whatever type of food I want. I want to be free, to even have a higher class of female. You know what I mean? I want the option. Because don't get me wrong, you know, well, money doesn't make the man. Well, to these females, it kind of does.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Females.
What can you do for me lately looking things? So like we can get to that later, but I'm just saying that like it's a huge component. And that's the reason why the high value man talk from Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, was so impactful, because he just outlined a nice, easy to understand blueprint for what qualifies as a high value man, basically meaning the most desirable traits in a man. And one of those things is above average income. You know what I mean? And even if you didn't want to do it for pursuing relationships or women or anything like that, having above average income just improves your overall quality of life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You feel better as a man when you make more money. Because here's another big thing. Here's what I started to realize when I started to make more money too, is that I had more opportunities when my family members and friends were like really, really down on their luck. I was able to step in and let them lend out some money to them. Yeah. I was in a position. I was now in a position to give. You know what I mean? Like, so say what you want about Bill Gates. I mean, like, we're not going to get into like how, you know, the whole vaccine thing, whatever. But one thing that he does have going for him, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they give millions of dollars a year to charity. You know what I mean? For humanitarian acts. So it's like the more money, like how are you going to be able to really help your community? Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he made his money in a dirty way, and it came back to bite him kinda. But what he was doing was he was investing that money back into the inner cities, back into
his neighborhood,
back into his neighborhood to try to clean things up. You can't do that as a broke dude. You're like
broke person in general.
Yeah, like you're just another one of the people who needs help. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Oh, okay, I don't know if that was the one that 6ix9ine was like stupid.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, I hit the right button.
Yeah, like I mean, you can pop that onto your if you want to check. But yeah, like you're not in a position to help people if you're not financially stable yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not even good to other people outside of maybe manual labor or emotional support, right? But if you're trying to make a big impact, you need excess cash. You know what I mean? So do you have any so you haven't even answered the question on if you're money motivated or not or why?
Oh yeah, I didn't want to interrupt except for my little comment.
I just went on a giant dissertation.
My ad libs. Shit, yeah, the fucking 2 end pieces of bread. You try to avoid the motherfuckers, but as the bread gets lower and lower, it's like fuck, I gotta eat the foot. Get this add some water to the shit to choke it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It was rough, man. Like people were just like, oh like have you ever had powdered milk? I'm like, nigga.
Okay, I've never had powdered milk. At least I'm like I'm cool.
Government cheese. I haven't had powdered milk. I was like, fuck it, I'll put water in my cereal. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
I have dignity.
And here's the thing. We couldn't it was never on brand cereal, like top brand cereal. It was always like generic ass shit, and then we got to get donations from the church. That's why as a kid
for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, like as a kid, like I got made fun of a lot because me and my brother wore hand-me-down clothes from the church. We didn't have the money to buy clothes like that for a while. So like we always had like holes in our pants, which is now popular. It wasn't popular then, though. They called me a fucking bum. You know what I'm saying? Like
we were badass. Well, that's how kids are. We fucking roast each other. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, like so I'm dressed like a bum. I don't have any money. Can't eat like so it's sorry. I'm going on a tangent. Go ahead.
All right. Growing up in basically poverty, welfare and shit like that, single parent household for me, brother, and stuff like that. It helped out. Had a stepdad that helped out. Had a lot of family members that helped out. And then, a guy, like when I was a kid, one thing when I stayed in Detroit as a kid and I was with my father's side of the family, and it was just like I got a job as a fucking 10-year-old working underneath the table at a car wash. That shit was dope as hell. It's like even before that, I remember as a kid just knocking on doors, just can I shovel your driveway for $20? It's like, all right, kid. Yeah. And then, you come back with $20, go get some fucking candy from the candy store. But when I got that job at the fucking car wash underneath the table, I worked hard. I worked good at that shit. I made sure I was on my shit there. And then, when I got my first check and that fucking cash envelope, and it's like fucking $160, my grandmother's like, what is that little boy gonna do with $160? Like, that's his money, mama. He earned it. Let him do what he wants. It's like, how you broke? I'm buying candy and video games. What do you think? Like, I don't know budgeting is. I'm fucking 10.
Yeah.
Then I got older. Then like shit, when I got a job and then I got more money in my pocket working at Texas Roadhouse or at Walmart afterwards. And then it was dope as hell because then I guess like shit. Mom was like, electric bill is due, and I'm like, bloop, I got that. Paid that shit off, paid the next thing. It's like, shit, I can help. And then got to a point, where mom was asking me for money, and then it just got too dependent on this shit. Because, after a while, like, that's the only problem about that war on poverty with Lyndon B. Johnson and the fucking Great Society shit is the fucking side effect of it was they didn't think this. Maybe they pretty thought it out. They didn't think the side effect would be that it's supposed to just to help you get along till you get back on your feet, and then you can progress in society by working, earning skills, education, and shit like that. And then what other motherfuckers took it as, of course, as some will always abuse the goddamn system. It's inevitable. It's the human nature thing. They's like, right. I don't got to do shit, but I don't got to do nothing, man. Hell yeah, I don't want to go to work. Yep, I'm broke. I can't find a job. Something's wrong with my ass. Whatever the fuck happened with that, and it's just like, damn. But if it wasn't growing up, like listening to rap and it's just like, and then you see nice things, right? Just fast forward and shit. Especially like listening to Reasonable Doubt by Jane and all the shit, flashy shit like that. And it's like when you got when you earned your money, it felt good. And I seen that check. I ain't gotta ask my mom for nothing. I'm paying mom's bills. I'm seeing that check, and I'm like, shoot, let me go get me this nice shirt. Let me go get these nice shoes, nice jeans. Matter of fact, yo, hey, what's up, Monica? You want to go out to the movies? Shit, yeah, I'm paying. I'll meet you there. Shit, take a girl out to the fucking movies and shit. Take a girl out to eat and shit.
Yeah.
Go buy some ice cream and shit. Like hell yeah. And then now these guys are like, you gonna take me on a date? I'm like, bitch, I don't take demands from you. Get the fuck out of my face.
You know what? That's an interesting thing too, because like when you're younger, like females never asked for any of that. Like we just freely gave it, and they freely accepted, and they just kind of knew how to work with that shit.
It was
You
like,
know what I
when we
mean?
were younger, and it's like, it
And
was
like,
dope.
Oh my, like I never had a problem with doing it. Like in fact, it made me want to work harder. I need to give her even better shit, bro.
Oh man, I'm
like,
not giving you man. I remember one of the stories when Matt, when he was working and he's dating this chick and he got her this necklace. He was like, you worked for that shit, saved up money, got her this necklace. You know, he ended up breaking up with the lady. She wasn't shit. But he was like that fucking pride thing. He was like, yo, I got nigga, like on some fucking what's her name from fucking ATL? New when he got her that chain and shit, and he was working as a fucking cleaning man over there, cleaning up schools and shit with his uncle and his brother, and he got her that chain. He's like, when they broke up, he's like, man, give me my shit back.
my shit. You're right, bro.
And then like, when you out with your boys, like you got money in the pocket and shit, if they ain't got no job or their parents ain't giving them money or they ran out of their allowance and shit like that. And it's not a diss to those guys, because those guys coming up, like those guys, I see him today, like shit, he's making money. Yo, shout out to my boy Kai. I'm Kyle. Shout out to him. He's doing this thing. And then like everybody, and it's like nice going into the store, and it's like, damn, boy, I ain't got no money. Fucking, it's like, I was like, yo, get what y'all want. I got you. Because I remember my pops doing that when I was a kid. You walk in the store, be like, yo, get what y'all want. All right, me at the register. He goes in there, he gets his thing too. We come over there. I'm just like, this. He's like, you gonna need all that? I'm like, yeah, huh? It's like, all right, yeah, pay the cashier, dude, put shit in the bag and walked off. Like when it was nice, and it's like, it's really nice. Like I want to make my goal is like, I work, I invest. I'm working, I'm investing. Like I don't give a shit. Like I want to make more money because one, I like having nice shit. I like my apartment. My apartment is nice area, nice neighborhood, shit like that. I like fucking cars. Like for instance, motherfuckers be like, what would motivate somebody? What would be the incentive for somebody to make products such as this camera that we're using right here, this mic that we're using right here, this soundboard, this headphones, that laptop, that fucking monitor and shit over there? There's an incentive because people, you know, it's a skill. It's a skill, and you make money. Yeah. And you make money from your skills or creating a patent, an idea, something like that, and selling this shit. And it just creates incentives as the world keeps going. It definitely makes the world go round and round because first off, if that was the case, like if there was really no incentive to making a lot of money by building unique products, motherfuckers would be just driving around in fucking Ford Focuses and Honda Civics. No Honda Civics. no Hondas or anything like that. But it's just like the most affordable cars, but they're just the most common. And then like when you start making more money, you start like, yo, there's a fucking Jaguar F-Type. What? Let me get that shit. There's a fucking Porsche 911. Let me get that shit. The fuck is that? An Audi R8? Let me get that shit. And it's like when you just in that nice shit, you whipping it down the street. It's like, man, nobody got this. And if somebody took the time in their life to develop these skills and develop like an Audi R8 or like Ferrari, Lamborghini, took the time, had those skills and designed those cars and made those cars. And cars is fucking beautiful. Nobody can make them cars like that. I mean, you can copy it, but they got to fucking, they own that shit like that. And it's like, dog. I mean, I'm content in life. Don't get me wrong. I'm content, but it's just like, okay, I'm content. I'm happy with what I got. I also definitely want more, and I'm working towards that. But it's like, shit, hell yeah, I want to buy a Ferrari. Like, I love my Corolla, but I want to just sit there just whipping in a Ferrari down the street. You see that fucking little fucking style, you know, you got their steering wheels. Like, you feeling Gucci in this motherfucker. Like, but also, be careful with money too, because it definitely reveals who you are as a person. Because I had money before, and it was just like nice to just be able to like hand out turkeys like Frank Lucas and shit on the holidays, man.
Frank Lucas, man.
I don't want to make money just so I can just sit there. I'm trying to stun on you because I got low self-esteem. Like, I want to make money so I can be comfortable. And just in case, as you said, with family, friends, or even a stranger on the street falls hard time. Because I remember, like, I was working. What the fuck was I working? I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings. I was going to Wells Fargo, some shit at the time. And then in there was this guy and this girl. You know, they look kind of like shaggedy. I don't want to say raggedy because that seems like an insultable word.
Maybe just weather beaten.
Yeah, they just had worn clothing.
Worn
they had
down.
worn clothing, and they kind of just like it looks like they out here on the streets. And then I was just going there, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you got like $2, some $3 for so we can just go get something to eat." And I was like, "Yeah, I got you." I went to the ATM. They don't give out fucking single dollar bills. Like shit, I just need this to pay my bill, some cell phone bill. And then I took another 20, just gave him 20. He just looked at me shocked. He's like, "Bro, you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, dog, go get something to eat, take care of yourselves for the night." It's like when people like we're just trying to get a room for the night. I had cash. I'm a card guy. I'm like debit card, credit card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't carry cash, man. I'm like, dog, we in the 21st century.
I ain't trying to get like held up. You know what I'm saying?
And then, I just poured out enough money for them to get a fucking hotel. I mean, just like paying that kindness to people that need that help is definitely was the good intention of the Great Society program and the welfare program and stuff like that. But then, as usual, humans, we will fuck some shit up. Abuse it until it's not usable anymore. But luckily, we live in a free society where people who work hard, live on their own, do their own shit like that when they make money and who are generous. It's like there's a lot of generous people out here. It's like when you make money, because you don't want to make money just to hoard this shit. If you can help somebody out, that's fucking the greatest feeling on the fucking world. Like, I figured this out when this is going through a light, whatever the fuck, depression, what the fuck ever that is. I'm like, I was down, I was sad, and then it's like I remember this saying from somebody says one of the greatest feelings in the world is helping people, and even not like if they can't help you back like that, like here's $20, like just helping people. Even just helping an old lady across the street, old lady with groceries, or if it's snow outside, and then I shovel at the time my pops' lawn when I was crashing at this place, my adopted pops, and then my neighbor's his old lady. So I got neighbors to my right, this middle-aged family and stuff like that, and I was like, shit, I'm young. I started shoveling the shit out that snow. They came outside, driveway, everything was fucking clear. And they didn't have to pay me a damn thing. It was just kindness of the heart. And we do kindness for others. It's this thing ingrained in your back of your fucking brain. It just it's just feel good thing. It helps you build a community. But don't be like so kind where motherfuckers get taken advantage of. Like there's a saying, don't take my kindness for weakness for a damn reason.
Right. Oh, but that was a nice dissertation, but are you money motivated or not?
Bitch, yes, motherfucker. Okay. What part of why would I mention the Ferrari or an R8? I want an R8, but I'll get the Jaguar F-Type first, and then I'm gonna love that so much. I know I'm gonna love that motherfucker so much, and I'll just drive that into that thing. Just the wheels fall off that bitch, and then I get a door, and then I get another car. Like I'll keep that thing alive, Frankenstein, and then replacing it. I got the skills of a mechanic, or I know a great fucking mechanic, and then just keep that thing alive. And if that thing just one day just completely shits on me, bitch, I'm getting a big Lamborghini. Fuck you.
Yeah, man. And I do agree with you with that. Like, it is nice to just be able to buy yourself nice things.
And I love the hustle. And it's like, it's not even, the money is like a reward, but the real fun is the process, right? It's like in that movie Paid in Full, he says when Mitch is sitting there, it's like, I love the game. Like even fucking Meek Mill quote him, says, broke nigga turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. Like I love the hustle. I love the grind. I love the process of just when earning the money. Just when I'm doing what I'm doing, you earn the money. When you just hustling, you working, you moving, and it just shows that you got skills in something. You got skills in something. When you're making money, there's skills in something. Maybe you don't know what it is. Maybe you know what it is, and you working it out, you figuring that shit out to your advantage. What the fuck ever. And but I love the process, making money. Like my job, like I love my job. I'm like, shit, you still pay me more, motherfuckers. Y'all gonna pay me for these skills. But it's like, it doesn't even feel like work. It's a project. It's fun. It's fucking building a puzzle damn near. And but I'm still getting my money. That's why I'm working overtime. Like I'm addicted to this shit now. I'm like, shit. I am addicted to working. I've been addicted to working since I was a kid. I'm addicted to working now. Like I love working. I love the process, and I love the money as reward, and I love what I can do with the money. I love the whole enchilada, from working for it to getting it to what I can do with it. And whether that be buying my goddamn F-Type or helping somebody out.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, if my job offered overtime, I'd be working 16-hour days easy. Because we're 24 hours and all that, but they got us on a salary, bro. But either way, yeah. I mean, like, so, you know, like I said, I mean, like, I'm motivated to get money, and like, and it's the same thing with like as with Q here, where it's like what you become, and it's the process of like what you become in the attaining of these things. So it's like they're like I would used to like think and like dream when I was like younger about what it would be like to like make the type of money that like I make now. You know what I mean? I just like, oh my God. And like, if I made that much money, I'd be able to do this, and that. And like, and I'd be like, and I would feel like so rich and oh yeah, like I'd be stunned.
Yo, I got so it's like shout out to Kevin Samuels, RP. Mm-hmm. But I remember on like this happened a couple of times. Like a couple of chicks that said this on the show. It was like, I need a man that makes $100K is not enough. Like, man, you know what the fuck $100K is? What do you mean 100K is not enough? You know what I could do with 100K?
I mean,
I'm doing good with what I got, but damn, 100 fucking K.
If you're in Manhattan, that's 50K.
I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's 100K. I know what to do with 100K. It's like as investing, yes. That's why I salivate. I'm like, what? You gave me more money? I'm like, I'm doing pretty good with what I got here. I'm managing
that into all type of different stocks and
like investments here, some bonds here, some mutual funds here, a couple of growth stocks here, some dividends here. It's like, motherfucker. I'm like, yo,
you know what I'm gonna do with all this? I'm about to triple this shit in a year. I promise you. Like, yeah.
It says, shout out to Zoltan the Cruel says, you guys think money changes us? No, we said it earlier where we said money just reveals who you already are, just that natural ingrained character. Because money is power, and once you get money, you get the power. And he goes, shit, power corrupts, and you know, money. If money is power and power corrupts, money corrupts. And if you're a very corruptible person and you're gonna use money to abuse anything, like dudes out here that use money just to get women, they be like, I got this money, girl. Yeah, come on, girl. Yeah, I got this money. Come here. It's like at that point, you got money, but you don't got character. You don't got a fucking personality. You don't even got a skill set. You may do something that gets you easy money, like for instance, drug dealing, because drug dealing is people already just looking for the dopamine. Escape of reality. Your market is already there. You're not doing anything but just being what the fuck is it? There's a manufacturer, and then there's retail, and then and sales. Okay, you're just doing retail, street retail, and there's already a market built for you. It's already in-built market because people want to feel fucking happy. Drugs is fun. Doing them responsibly.
And dude, it is the easiest money you will ever fucking make.
But then be careful of easy money because it's like
risks. You know what I mean? That's your life right there, man.
I definitely, if something comes so damn easy like that, you gotta very well be careful, caution, have an exit strategy, get whatever the fuck out of there. You get in, you do the thing, whatever you fucking do, make sure it's legal, on the up and up. FBI don't be kicking in doors, kicking in my door, talking about some you have been. I'm like, bullshit. FBI, open up. Like, fuck no, I don't like, cause even with all that, I mean, just get in. Find even just I said, okay, never mind. This song I wrote when I was like in my 20s. I said, hard work beats easy money, son, no bluffing. Because you work, you building up skills, and your skills are definitely required by other employees out there. And then you start off by, you know, that's why the big problem economically with minimum wages, instead of you going in and be like, yo, Bob, can I work for you? He's like, Bob's like, man, I give you 50 cents, kid. This is like back in that day, or I give you like $4 as we used to get paid. And then you start there at your $4, you put in your time, but at that same time as you working with Bob, under Bob, you making that money. I mean, you building that skill, you getting that experience and that skill set. And as you get better at that, you move on to the next level at Bob's place. So if you can't move up to the next level at Bob's place because somebody's already there, you know, now you got the skills, you can go over here and get a higher pay. And then you can either move up in that place and move here and get a higher pay. Or you could take everything that you learned from these 3 places that you worked at, and then you can start your own thing, which is called entrepreneurship. But these days, what people think of entrepreneurship is they think this shit is easy. They think this shit is just, what the fuck, you an entrepreneur?
It's stupid.
It's like the next best thing to the illegal underground drug market and everything, because that's already a built-in economy there, is the women's beauty market. That is the next easiest fucking thing on the planet. I own 3 businesses. I'm a nail salon tech. I do hair and weave and shit.
I sell Dior.
I sell earrings. Like, And then but of course there's just selling to the other women. That's like a drug dealer selling his drugs to a drug addict a drug dealer who turns himself to a drug addict, or is a drug addict himself also dealing drugs, selling his drugs to another drug addict who's dealing them. It's like you're just playing money. You're just giving it back to each other. Like, you get the money. I got the money. You get the money.
That business specifically can only work in a first world country.
Like motherfuckers, other countries like we ain't got time for this shit. We trying to. Where is my foot of bread at? Where's the foot? Give me the peanut butter jar so I can scrape this shit, man. I'm just trying to get some peanut butter.
For real, man. And also on my end, just to answer your question, I agree 1,000% with Kang the Conqueror here. That money doesn't necessarily change you. It definitely reveals who you are. We have plenty of examples out here, like Michael Jackson, right? You would think that somebody like that, that he was like famous since he was a kid, millionaire since he was a kid. What wind up happening is, one, he didn't like his own image, so you saw him destroy his own face. And two, he felt like he was robbed of his childhood, so he had like an entire amusement park built on his property. And then we also saw some other stuff that he may have done.
Do you want to ride on the Ferris wheel with me?
Yeah. That's all. That's all he wanted. He says, now that I got the money, what can I do? I want a fucking Ferris wheel in my backyard, just rolling on that bitch, rotating.
Sammy Sosa too. Like he was a dark Dominican, hated the fact he was black, and now that nigga looked like an alien. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking happy. Like, do what you. That's what you want.
That's what you want to do with your money. But yeah, like it's just like you said, power corrupts. And then so if you've been waiting to shit on the world, as soon as you get some money, all of your money is gonna go into shitting on the world. Eddie Griffin said it best. He was just like, when you have a broke alcoholic, all he's got is like $1 or $2, and he's gonna buy $1 or $2's worth of alcohol. Give that guy $1 million, and he'll be dead overnight because he's about to buy $1 million worth of alcohol. You know what I mean? It's just an amplifier for whoever you are already. You know what I mean? Like, I went into my sob story. You know what I mean about how like, dude, like we were so broke that like when we would get McDonald's, it was like an event. it was dead ass like an event. We did not get fast food like that. And like, so you know what I spend the most money on? Fast food. Like Grubhub. Grubhub, fucking Uber Eats, fucking Postmates. The majority of the money that I just spend frivolously is just on not cooking. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy equipment. Like I haven't like gotten any more equipment like for the studio because it's like, you know, we have what we need. You know what I mean? But like when I'm just blowing money, it's one of two places. It's either like fast food like through it, like Grubhub or something. Even if I like buy like sushi or something, I'll get like a big ass bowl from Tokyo Joe's and then just load it with shit, and then it comes out to like $50, bro. Mm-hmm. And like, but the second thing that I waste money on is women. We got like 10-15 minutes left.
Fine. Okay. I got it.
There's a way to talk about it without being cynical.
I know. I got it. All right, look, I'll take it back to what we said. Like when we were
good at this segue shit.
It's the problem of the day now. Like that, the chick be like, I was at the bar last weekend, seeing some big girls like Mike Epps. I love big girl. I mean, like shit. She has some big ass titties. Both of them had titties. Goddamn titties.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my bad, titties. I mean, titties. Yo, it was like, and then I was like, dang, and I was like just sitting there chilling. They make eye contact. They was like, yo, you want to buy us a drink? I was like, nope. Fuck no. I'm like, nah, man. Women, y'all have fucked up the fun of what it is to like date in court. Y'all have fucked up the fun. It's like when I was a fucking teenager, I had the job and I had money in my pocket, and like you invited, I can like just not run up to a girl, walk up, yo, Lisa, like, shit, what you doing the weekend? Or what you doing today? Yo, your parents cool? Like, yo, I want to take you out to the movies, we was taking a fucking bus, or her parents were dropping us off, or my stepdad was dropping us off. But it was like that felt good, like to have. Yes, it's like ASAP Rocky at the line. He says, "Yes, I'm the shit. Tell me, do it stay. It feel good waking up to money in the bank." And it's like, but being able to like take a young lady out and just go out and stuff like that, and then they'll try to play you and shit like that, and then you just a sucker like I can't have it on. And then they start talking shit, and it's like, I ain't taking Lisa out no more. Yo, Sarah, what's up? And it's like, it was just nice being able to like do something with a young lady, spend time with each other that way. And it was just, money was the thing that bought you time, like her time, got her interest, hang out with you, go do an activity. And then that's how y'all start talking, bonding and everything like that. Cause you have to impress a girl other than what the other cats are doing. My dude's over here like, yo, what's up, Sarah? Yo, I got these J's over here. And I'm like, did your mommy and daddy buy that for you? I bet you they did. Was your allowance money?
Right.
Broke ass nigga.
Yeah, and like that's an interesting thing too, is because like
I only said that because he was trying to shit on me.
no, I got you, bro. But it's an interesting thing because now that I'm thinking about it, I've never taken a girl out on a date to try to get sex or a relationship. I've never taken a girl out. I've never said, hey, what's up? You're beautiful. Let me take you out. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I've never done that, ever.
Ooh, wait,
like, because every time that I've interacted with a girl and it's gone into relationship, sexual territory, it's like we start talking and then we immediately just start smashing, bro. And then afterwards, holy shit, I've now spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on women, bro. Just like, it's always at like, or in the context of it's always in the context of like, we'll be, like if I'm at a bar and I'm in like a chick comes over, right, and we're having a good time, then I'll cover the drinks because I'm having a good time.
Yeah,
but like, but it's just because I'm enjoying the moment.
You're
you know
enjoying
what I mean?
company.
Like, but I do that for like my boys too. You know what I mean? You remember Gus? Like,
oh
dude,
man,
like,
the dopest shit up. I love my friends and everything like that because it's like the friends that we have, like us, like our friends now as adults. It's like, it's dope as hell. Like for my birthday, if you ever look at the early episodes of Homeboy Etiquette on YouTube and everything like that, you'll come across our dude EC, my boy EC for my fucking birthday. My birthday dinner. He for my birthday he took me out to Shanahan's for steak. My old girl, she didn't even remember my birthday till halfway through the day, and I ain't get shit. Matter of fact, yeah, my boy, yo, and it's like how many times I went out with my boy E, and I'm like, or my brother or our friends, and we're like, one of us we fight over the check.
Oh yeah. That actually happened last time I went out with you guys, where it's just like, you know, I pulled out my card, and you're just like, yo, what are you doing? I'm just like, bro, like I got more stuff than y'all. Like I'm at least gonna pay for my part. It's like, you haven't had good friends, have you? I'm just like, apparently not. Because I dead ass did not even fathom that these guys were even gonna like suggest to pay for me.
I mean, like we're there and it's just like hanging out. Oh no, yeah, I think I'll pay that time. And it's like
EC was talking a big game on fucking crypto shit. He covered the bill.
Oh, he covered the bill last time up at Challenges thing.
Yeah, like when it was all three of us.
Yo, man, it's dope as hell when you do something for somebody. But when we come back to relationships here, when we be like, he bought me a Birkin bag and some shit, it's like, bitch, we buy shit. Some dudes, the dudes that like spoil those girls and they think that's the image, and most of them the girls on the internet. Let me phrase that. Girls on the internet, the Instagrams and shit like that, because that's just internet realm shit. Real people shit, real simple shit. People here in real life, you know, with your feet in the mud and stuff like that. You can still go up to one of those nice girls like, yo, I'm gonna, you do anything for lunch? I want to take you out for lunch. Usually lunch is the best thing to do. Take a girl out for lunch instead of dinner, because dinner, late night drinks, shit like that, it symbolizes you trying to get in the pants and everything. I had a period like that where it was just like
coffee dates
and shit worked out, but then I figured out, nah, it didn't work out. Not even coffee dates. I will take you out to lunch. That'd be my thing now. I figured out what happened with my relationship, so I'm not jaded anymore. I'm cool. And then, but like, so now when I date, I'm like, yo, I'll take you out to lunch, brunch, whatever the hell, one of them two. And it's like shit, just want to take you out, get to know you, talk and joke. But if I can't laugh and talk and joke with you and stuff like that, then I'm like, I just spent $60, $70 on fucking lunch and brunch or some shit like that. And all that, and what it did was save me time, because
okay, so this is why I only have three things: coffee or tea, or ice cream if it's hot, or I invite them to my place and I'll cook for them.
I like ice cream because I like ice cream, motherfucker. But I'm like, yo, let's go for lunch.
Yeah.
See how you are. See how you act in this environment here. See how you interactive. Because my seat
up to a Wendy's, nigga. Like, we'll see what's good. like see how she reacts to that shit.
I mean, shit. It depends on the girl, because I ain't going on too many fucking dates. I got shit to do. Bro. I got fucking shit to do. I got shit to do at work, because I love my job and I want to get better at it and up and better across the fucking industry. I got shit to do at home at jujitsu and shit.
That's
I got shit to do.
Come to my house and I'll cook for you. See, like I can cook. You know what I mean? You enjoy cooking, so that you should be doing that more. But it's just like, yo, come down to my house. I'll make you dinner. We'll hang out. We'll talk. And then she's already at your house. If anything's gonna connect, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm like, look, man, if you want to, I'm like, look, it's in your balls in your court. You got a vagina. I got the ring right here. Is you willing to give me that just to get this ring over here? You willing? All right, this is gonna be a trade off.
All this status.
Shit, and then like, yeah, but it's like, shit. I'm not about to be fucking just buying no girls. Nothing. I'm gonna buy you something because of your personality. There's something like I listen. And then there's something you say you need, you wanted something down the line. I just keep that shit in the pocket in the memory. And this is on a special occasion. It's just like I buy that thing that you need just because, you know, I just want to see you smile. It's like after was that the fucking 50 Cent? I want to see. Oh, that's that Lloyd Banks song. I want to see you smile after you wipe away your tears and dry your eyes. Like, man, you want to take care of your lady. And you want to make sure this is the lady that can take care of you in the way that you need to be taken care of and some shit like that. Yeah. Like the only way that your woman can. And if she can't do that job, then like, look, I got to take all my shit. You go that way, I go this way.
Yeah, bro. Like I'd be buying like dresses, outfits, like all type of shit. Like just because like if like we would this is like my ex we were talking about. Like we'd be going, we'd have like a period of time of peace. And like everything
period of time of peace. Sounds like China and the Warring States period.
It might as well been. Because the shit was chaotic as fuck. So you know, like a few days go by, everything's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like she's being like mad submissive, blah blah blah. And then like literally, I'm feeling so good that I take her out, pay like a shit ton of money for like dinner. We go to a movie. I buy her clothes. Like just because I'm feeling so good about the situation, I'm just like, let me just buy this bitch some shit. You know what I'm saying? And and then I would just sit her down. I'll just be like, do you understand why I just did that? And she's like, nah, why? I'm like, because everything has just been so peaceful. Everything has been so nice. You've been great. And I'm showing you my appreciation for you. What else do you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I just give. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be hard to understand, man. Like,
but it is. God damn. Speaking like, thank God you said that about the thing about appreciation, how you show your appreciation just for her just being peace in your life and just being a nice, just peaceful, some just like
just being a woman, a soft woman.
Just like back in the day when your
granddaddy,
your great granddaddy used to work.
But her time limit was 3 days, bro. 72 hours, and then it was a time release bullshit.
Like, nope, cut that shit off. This got to be who you are as a person all the way down to your core. You got to be a peaceful, kind, loving, generous person. As I'm talking about as a girl, some shit like that for me. And then, like, for instance, with mine, I was sitting there working. You know, we was doing half and half and shit like that. We were supposed to be a fucking team. We had dreams. We had dreams. Shit, buy a house, you know, some shit like that. And then, like, this thing was, I would go to work. She got paid already from other shit. She got paid just sit at home, fucking military shit. And then it's like we both didn't really like laundry. I mean, we did the laundry and it would sit in a basket, and then, you know, it would just be days and days and days of laundry would just sit there. I'm at home. I mean, the dog hair would build up and shit like that. And luckily I did the dishes every night, or I put them in the dishwasher. She would do dishes sometime. But it's just that simple thing of the damn laundry. Like, damn, it's just like like, fuck. I'm sitting there like, it was like we would go out. We would split the bills 50-50, but if we went out, I paid. I made sure, you know, we go out, have a good time. I pay and everything like that. And it's just like, can I get some appreciation? We do, or trying to do this shit with you here. Like, this was the point of fucking making money, to take care of families. Like, somebody once said, I forgot who it was. I think he says, in this day and age right now with men and women these days, strong, independent, whatever the fuck you want to be, it's like when women are getting in their career shit, they make money only for themselves. Like, man, we get in there, we start making money, we make money for ourselves. It's all nice and everything, but we really want to like have a girl and kids at the house and make money for our family. It's like sometimes work can fucking suck. We'd rather break our backs at fucking work and then be able to support a family, put them in a nice, comfortable environment to where they, you know, they have this peace and they can grow and nurture and shit like that. And that's what we really love as a man. Like, fuck yeah. That's every dude in the back of their head in that dream is, wife and kids at home. I wake up in the morning, I get in the car, go to work, I do my job. Yep, go home to the old lady, boss. Clock out. Oh shit! You drive in, you look at your fucking house that you got. You see your kids playing out in front. You get out the car. Kids' friends be like, "Hi, Mr. Ron." Hey, kids. Hey, get off my goddamn. Get off my wife's petunia. She gonna kill you. And get in the house. Hey, babe. Mwah. And she like motherfuckers like cook and clean. That's what you want us to do. It's like shit, dog. We want y'all to do whatever the fuck y'all want to do, but just be peaceful with us. We willing to support y'all through all that shit. But y'all ain't peaceful to us. Y'all ain't appreciative to us. Then if y'all don't appreciate us, we will walk the fuck away and go play some goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bro, like if you're talking about dreams though, bro, like no man, like that ain't me, man. Like I would have like a harem and have like fucking 12 kids, like a fucking daycare center, nigga. Like
after you
like, and they're all cool. See, this is my dream. I have like 6 or 7 wives. They're all like sister wives. They're all cool. They all have kids. They all got my kids, and we have like a small community. Like as a family, you know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit I'm on, bro. Like,
but he's on that now because after all that effort he put into that relationship, everything.
No, but even with her, I had.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's just his dream.
No.
Smith.
Like even with her,
you got to read the book.
We had gotten into the point. We got to the point where like she was already wrapping her head around the fact that there'd be more women, and she'd have to be getting along with more women. And so she'd be sister wives with other women and all have my kids, but she's number one.
All right. Well, I guess that's
why do you think it was so hard to get rid of this bitch, bro? That was a lot of years of work. That was years of work.
As they say, charge it to the game, man. Charge it to the game.
Now I gotta go back to fucking basic training. Generals don't train privates, bro. She was a lieutenant, and now I gotta go back to basic training and find some new loser to fucking build up. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yo, Zoltan the Cruel says, you sounds like a cult. You should become Mormon. I was thinking the same thing.
No, it's not a religious thing. Like, shout out to Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace. It's a belief system, bro. It has nothing to do with religion at all. That's not what it is. It's more like biology. Like,
I mean, because you got to think about all the people throughout all the fucking ruling people throughout history. Like, these motherfuckers just had harems of women, you know?
Yeah.
Or
the more powerful you are, the more women are at your disposal. And like, I just want them right there.
I would change that word disposal. I'll say interact with. It's nice. It's like that's the great thing about being a bachelor, right? Yeah. Right now, like being a bachelor and you being on your shit and having good shit, like it's interacting with women, man. This shit is fun. Like you can just have a female friend because like I just want to sit there and talk and have a chat with you. Oh shit, I just want to go bang out her guts. Hey, what's up? You down to go bang out some guts and everything? Like, all right, Monica, look, get home safe. Let me know you made it. All right, let's go, Cheryl. And then shit like that, and just like interacting, like just being a bachelor, man, a playboy. Like, fuck yeah, like this shit. Like, I tried relationship shit, man. I did my job. I did the best I could. And now with money, I get to be a fucking playboy.
Well, you know, yeah, I mean, like, the reason why, like, I put it in those terms is because, like, I kind of, like, I get tired of, like, always finding new women. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, it's just, like, if I had just, 2 or 3, and those are just my 2 or 3, that will be enough for me. That will be enough. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if you can afford to take care of them, like,
exactly, and that's the prerequisite. I'm not trying to be a bum and have like a bunch of women. We all on Section 8. You know what I'm saying?
It's like D. Ray Davis has 2 girlfriends, and they all 3 of them in a relationship with each other. You like, look. I like you sitting there. Like, how I would imagine is you got this nice house, right? You got this nice house, about 5 bedrooms. Say it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house with a full finished basement and nice, decent backyard and shit like that. And you like, look, I'm not like, I like you, but I'm not into like, I like you, but I also got a couple of girls that I'm also talking to, and I think y'all should really meet. And everybody meets each other. You sitting there talking, everybody getting along, create a game night, maybe a party or some shit like that. And it's like, get to talking to them. It's like, yeah, because this a girl I'm messing with. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with her. I'm messing with her. And it's like, if that is a problem, it's okay. I understand that you want me all to yourself and you want to leave, and you're free to leave and go find somebody that can do that for you. Yeah. Now, if you down with that shit, you
could be a part of the team.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You could be a part of the family. Like, if your pride is going to get in the way of you reaping the benefits of this situation, then good luck to you.
I mean, shit. Now you got a little. I mean, yeah, whatever the hell that is. But like, anyway, back to Like,
but okay, yeah, we're pretty much out of time.
Yo,
So
shout out to Zolt and the crew. Thank you for coming through, listening
Shout
to the
out.
live, everything like that. So everybody give some love to Zolt and the crew. And then also, you know, I just really wanted to press this button again.
I'm throwing Bill. Shut down. Bill country ball nothing.
Shout out to Bernie Mac, RP. And then, so this your main man over at the 5280Q, passing off to my partner in crime,
Yo,
the motherfucking arc reactor.
This is Kenneth the Raw representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Also representing KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and like the video. If you have any suggestions about any topics you want us to talk about in the near future, go ahead and leave that in the comments down below as well. And if you have not already, smash that subscribe button, smash that follow button. And if you're on YouTube specifically, make sure the bell notification icon is turned on and set to all, so you'll be notified anytime that we're uploading new content.
Yes.
So with all that being said, we appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. Once again, shout out to Zoltan the Cruel. We will see you guys.
Wait. I just want to hit this button.
I'm throwing Bill. Shut down. Bill country ball nothing.
And as it is right on time,
I'm about to bust.
all right, it's Homeboy Etiquette. Y'all have a happy motherfucking Friday. Have a safe weekend. Don't do no drunk driving. Call up a fucking Uber. Don't do anything stupid, all right?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
We need audience.
Peace.